Jim, rare, unique, what you got?
I had it priced, I think we had, what, 300 bucks on it?
Yeah.
400 bucks? Yeah, we had 400 bucks. He's like, dude, he's like, you need to put $800 or more.
Today on Toy Addicts, our resident Martian Spy Girl, Kim, who doubles as our secret weapon and account manager, has infiltrated the retro wonderland that is Back in Time Collectibles.
We are at Back in Time Collectibles.
With her intergalactic charm and a mission to uncover the rarest vintage toys, she's here to bring us all the nostalgia. No time machine required. Will Kim's cosmic toy hunting skills discover the holy grail of collectibles? Stay tuned to find out.
Jim, you need to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. I'm the owner.
Meet Jimmy, the mastermind behind Back in Time Collectibles and the ultimate toy collector. Not only does he have a treasure trove of vintage toys with a special love for Transformers, but he also cruises around in a DeLorean, like a real-life Doc Brown. Oh, and did we mention the Optimus Prime-themed truck?
Yeah, that's my Optimus Prime.
Because of course, Jimmy doesn't just collect toys, he lives the dream, one legendary vehicle at a time.
How long have you been into the toy world?
I've been doing this. So toys was a big, intricate part of my life. Obviously, I had toys growing up as a kid. I was big into toys then. There was 1 year of my life that I was probably around 14, 15 years old where I thought I was too cool for toys. And a buddy of mine was pressuring me. He's like, dude, you're an adult. You need to get rid of your toys. So I was like, all right, we'll get rid of our toys, which I got rid of most of them. I kicked myself. In that year, I learned that I'm not too cool for toys and that I got really heavy into it. So probably around late 95, early 96 is when I started.
95, 96 is when Jim found his true self.
Yes. And it's been nonstop since. I mean, it was bad. It was so bad for a long time.
What's your name?
I'm Sparkplug.
Where are we?
We are at Back in Time Collectibles.
Meet Sparkplug, the manager of Back in Time Collectibles and possibly the most colorful character you'll find in any toy store. Once a circus fire breather, yes, you heard that right, he now channels all that fiery passion into his love for vintage toys, with a collection that would make any toy hunter jealous. With his quirky personality and larger-than-life stories, Sparkplug is as much a reason to visit the shop as the toys themselves.
Can you give us a tour?
Sure. So as you walk in, you step into this grand tribute to all things retro. Starting off with Marvel, we've got our new packaged Marvel Legends. Up top, we've got our Sideshow and Hot Toys. We try to keep things consistent, you know, with the newer stuff leading into pre-owned. And then we have Ninja Turtles from the floors to the rafters. Everything from the original Playmate stuff to the NECA to the Loyal Subjects, which I'm a big personal fan of.
Hold up, what does Sparkplug collect?
I collect Ninja Turtles, just about everything from Playmates to, like, I really love the Best Action stuff. That's really cool. I collect a lot of Legos, collect classified series when Hasbro isn't annoying me. It's a great line, but boy, their distribution. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I count Magic the Gathering. I played Magic the Gathering for about 30 years. So Hasbro really has been shaking me down since elementary school. Right behind you, we've got Power Rangers sneaking up on you and like a rainbow of ninjas.
Oh, what we got here? Power Rangers. But like when they were cool. Before this guy was a porn star. Yes, it is. This guy.
Not the original.
Like, which original? Like, what's his name?
Austin St. John.
What's the other names?
There's been 40.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
What's his name?
I don't know. Where does it say? Lost Galaxy Red Ranger. Or porn star.
Okay.
Going into some miscellaneous Legos and 90s stuff like Ghostbusters and some 80s stuff from Thundercats and Silverhawks, Star Wars, Star Trek, all the intergalactic stuffs.
Guys, I want to interrupt this video real quick just to tell you about this awesome gift I was just given. I commissioned Pixel Parts. You can find her on Instagram, pixel_parts, to make this out of my Game Boy. About 3 years ago, I had my original Game Boy signed by the voice actor of Super Mario. And as you can see, he wrote all over it, and I didn't know how to display it. It was just kind of sitting there. I knew I wasn't going to play it anymore as to not wear off the signature, but didn't really know how to display it. And then I was at Siege this year and met Pixel Parts on Instagram, and she was kind enough to take this commission. I guess it's not kind because I paid her. And made this super quick for me. And now I have this amazing way to display my Game Boy that was signed by the voice actor of Super Mario. I absolutely love it. I love that she put, a printout of Super Mario Land, which was like my favorite Game Boy game, in the back. The way she takes it all apart, which I'm sure is not easy, and then just displays it, is super cool. She does this with like everything. She'll do it with a Game Boy, she'll do it with a controller, anything. Go check out her Instagram, tell her I sent you, and get you an awesome piece like this. Now back to the video.
Well, these Simpson figures came in on a trade. Apparently this is all from the World of Springfield line that had like 15 waves. Went from, I believe it went from 99 to 09. And each play set has got a speaker with like interactive circuitry that coincides with these plugs on the bottom of the figures. So it's super duper cool for any Simpson fan, because apparently it's loaded with a lot of the sound bites from the actual voice actors. Pretty cool stuff. Goes around into a 28-foot long wall of Transformers. Both me and the owner Jimmy are avid Transformer fans.
I got real heavy into Transformers, went through, got all the G1 collection pretty early on before everybody started collecting. And then then it was like, once toys were coming out, like back when I started, Beast Wars was still in store. Like you can still find G2 stuff in store. And so I was picking that stuff up, and then I got real bad into it. It was like 3 of everything. I had to have 1 loose in car mode, 1 loose in robot mode, and 1 boxed. And it was a money pit, and it was just, I just kept going on. And it was like, for a while, it was like, I gotta get these because I had them as a kid. And then it was like, well, this is cool.
Got about maybe 2,200 pieces.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I started back in 85. So
Oh, okay.
I kind of had the benefit of being there at the beginning of it.
So you've been a hoarder since.
Yeah, but it's not hoarding if your things are cool. That's what they say.
There's tons. Let's see. Okay, so some of my favorites now. I'm definitely digging the Studio Series 86 line. I've got all this stuff in my personal collection. Obviously, the Kingdom, the Legacy stuff is really cool because, again, it's a nice throwback to the original stuff. That's what I like. Everybody's different, though. Everybody likes different things. It's crazy. It blows my mind how many people come in here and they're like, "Oh, I grew up on the Michael Bay stuff," and I'm like, I'm sorry, but everybody likes it, and there is some Michael Bay stuff that I enjoy. I absolutely love this Leader Class Ironhide. It's probably one of my favorite movie figures. I just love this figure.
That's actually really cool.
And I got a friend who has the actual truck, so it's pretty cool seeing that come to life in person. So yeah, but I don't know. I'm just a big kid. I like it all.
All right, before you were owning a toy store, what were you doing?
So for years, I was a computer engineer. That was my trade. And then I got bored with life, and I joined the military. Probably around 2009, 2010 is when I actually shipped out. I was in the military for going on 4 years, got injured in Afghanistan, and then they retired me out. So then I got out, went back into computers, in the military, I didn't do computers. I did behavior health. So I got out, got back into computers, realized I was bored with that, went back to school, got a couple business degrees, and at this time my collection was overflowing out of my house, and so I was like, I've got to do something. So I just decided to open a toy store in the middle of COVID.
Brave.
And it's done good. It's done good. We keep overgrowing our store. I don't think we can put anything else in here. So that's the next step, is to hopefully either do a second location or find a bigger location. So
Yeah.
hopefully in the near future, those things will be down the pipeline.
All right, so 4 years in, not bored yet?
No, I eat, sleep, and breathe toys.
Oh.
I mean, I literally I just acquired the motorcycle from Top Gun, and it's sitting in my kitchen right now. So
It was here yesterday, right?
no, the DeLorean was here yesterday.
Okay.
The
We missed
DeLorean from
something.
Back to the Future. Again, big kid. I eat, sleep, and breathe toys, literally. ET bicycles in my living room, and the Top Gun motorcycle's in my kitchen right now. And I don't know where I'm going to put them because I don't have any room.
I think we're gonna have to come tour his house.
Oh, it's ridiculous. You
The
guys,
storage units.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You get lost. One, you wouldn't be able to step around because there's just so much stuff
no.
there. Like, I can't even walk in my toy room, my actual visualized toy room right now, because it's floor to ceiling of nothing but toys.
I need proof. I need to see it. It's crazy.
Oh, it's nuts. It's nuts. You'd be like, oh my God, this guy's a hoarder.
I mean, that was in my head. I did say it earlier, but
It's bad. It's bad.
what do you think is the most hunted for item?
Oh man, it's changed over the years. It depends on what you collect. If it's Star Wars, it's the last 17 stuff. If it's Transformers, it used to be G1, but I feel like it's shifting. I don't think G1's as hunted anymore as it used to be. A lot of the older Target Master stuff is still pretty sought after, or Target Master and Headmaster stuff is still sought after, and obviously the Japanese stuff. But I feel like there's a shift when it comes to the Transformer stuff. Marvel Legends, I would probably say the new stuff. A lot of people are after the new stuff. It just depends. It's all about what you collect and what genre. Obviously horror, if you're a horror collector, you're always looking for those hard to find. I'm really surprised I still have Reagan on the bed over there from The Exorcist. Maybe because I might be a little overpriced. I don't know. But that's not, I really don't
That's
wanna
actually
sell
so cool.
Yeah, that's a grail piece that you don't find, and stuff like that is just so hard to find. And I actually have two. We've got a loose one there, and then we've got a box one there, and they both came from the same collector. They both work. We sell more Transformers than we do anything. That's why half the store is dedicated to Transformers. Maybe that's why we sell more Transformers than we do anything. It's because we got more Transformers than we do anything. But yeah, that's definitely. There's always Transformer collectors coming in. But everybody in here right now is looking at Transformers. So yeah. So you're looking for Transformers, right? Or are you doing Marvel Legends now?
Transformers still.
Transformers still? Yeah.
Transformers do. Yeah.
Yep. Transformers still. So, yeah.
Does the Disney stuff go?
Yeah, we get a few Disney heads in. So if you're wish shopping, we do have a genie lamp, and we also have all 7 Dragon Balls, but wishes are not included. Sorry.
Shame.
And then we've got Video Game Island, where everything from Mattel and television from 1981 and PS4 Pro edition with the extra large hard drive.
After Sparkplug shows off their epic Video Game Island, Kim suddenly remembers a childhood console she can't quite place. Curious and stumped, she asks Sparkplug to help solve the mystery. Can he figure it out and unlock this piece of her gaming past?
It was it almost looked like a TV box game that I used to play.
It was like a small micro arcade machine for the home, but very monochromatic. Like it was like black and white. I think I remember exactly what you're talking about. I think I remember it started with an X, but boy, is it eluding me.
Oh, I feel like it did start with an X. I feel like you're onto something.
Let's see. I got a 3-legged hamster running really fast in my head right now. You're actually within a nice little pod.
It's from Sailor Moon, but can't remember this one's name, so you have to put me on the spot about that. I am looking at All Real Monsters. Oblina, Ickis, and we're looking for Crumb, but I don't know if we have Crumb. Sparkplug, do you have Crumb? Crumb from All Real Monsters?
Ooh. That's the guy with the eyeballs in his hands, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So the funny thing about the pop wall is that the pop wall goes 3 deep. So as the Transformer fans say, there is more than meets the eye. And we often encourage people just to kind of interact with the shelves and do a little digging and enjoy the adventure.
Find it myself.
Kind of got some like things grouped together. But again, you know, we just invite people to dig in, have fun with it.
As Kim browses through the aisles of Back in Time Collectibles, it's like stepping into a time machine, one packed with nostalgia. She spots a few treasures from her childhood, alongside some oddball relics she can't quite wrap her head around. Sometimes, the best part of toy hunting is discovering the weird and wonderful.
Okay, so I think I might have found it.
Ooh.
Per chance. If you want to hop over this way, you might be able to lean over and see it. The 1983 Back Song mini cabinet.
I mean, that looks like the screen itself for sure, but
See,
I don't
you got the
remember
stick,
that being like
the 2
colorful.
button,
Okay, actually, yes, but I don't remember
and
the colors.
The very monochromatic. Produced by Coleco and Sega in 1982. This is what I was thinking of. So.
That could be. It could be it. It could be it.
Jim, rare, unique. What you got?
Rare, unique.
Rare.
Show them the Yoda.
This is pretty fun. We've actually had there was a baby toy show that happened in Valentine, South Carolina, not too long ago, not too far away, and there's a bunch of insiders having dinner over at Web Kitchen next door. And apparently one of the guys came in, paid us a visit, and he used to work for Hasbro Kenner when they were doing the Star Wars stuff. And this Yoda is a proof from the factory before they ran the final product.
So we started talking about it and stuff, and he was like, yeah, I used to produce the Star Wars line from the late 90s, early 2000s stuff. And I was like, what? I was like, really? And so we started chatting, and I was like, dude, I got a figure I want you to look at. So I pulled this out, and he's like, how did you get this? He was like, this is a test shot. I was like, what's a test shot? And he started explaining to me what a test shot was. And he was like, dude, I produced this figure. He was like, that's a real test shot. And I had it priced, I think we had, what, $300 on it?
We had it for
$400? Yeah, we had it $400. He's like, dude, he's like, you need to put $800 or more on that right now. So I put what his lowest dollar he said on it. He was like, that's extremely rare. He's like, a lot of times these ended up getting destroyed and thrown away. He said, obviously a couple snuck out, but he's like, yeah, that's a real deal test shot. And so yeah, so I was happy about it. I was like, sweet. I was like, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, but he was super excited to see it because I told him, I was like, dude, I was like, we sell a lot of your toy line, like the toy line you produce. And he was like, that's awesome to hear. He's like, I'm glad after all these years people are still looking for it. And I was like, yeah. So it was kind of cool. Kind of cool to meet him.
I think mathematically and in my personal opinion, this is pretty much the crown jewel of the shop right now.
Oh, the Mars attack.
Yeah. Love Mars Attacks. I didn't even realize we had any in.
Maybe I should give you a tour.
Look at you. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty slick. That's pretty good. That's a good find.
Do you want to buy it? It's $30.
No, that would clash with my personal collection, but if that's your jam, that's a good score.
I think it's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We are in Gastonia, North Carolina. Back in Time Collectibles. Should I come out of the store?
Yeah.
Okay. No, hold on, I gotta get myself together. Okay. Sorry, I have to exit again.
You do know it's a little bit smaller than the original.
Yeah, that's mainly why I want to buy it.
Oh, I got you.
see. Get you one with a better looking box.